But all the ice maps, every race is pretty much okay with. But as I say that, we are going to be getting into game 1 of the Deciders match, and spawning down in the bottom right position, it is the player from Psystorm, the Zerg player in red. Give it up for True! The WCS champion, going to BlizzCon.
Champion!
Nerd.
And in the top left.
Oh.
He is the Blue Terran player. He's actually the king of the north. He's blue on the top. It is Team Ascension's Pokebunny.
Terrible person. No, Pokebunny, he's really, really nice too. We met out the weekend, hung out a little bit, and sent me a DM being just like, "Hey man, it's nice meeting you." And I was like, "Oh, that's so polite, so kind. How can you possibly not be from Canada?"
Right?
You're checking all the boxes. Good work. You're welcome here.
Got put in a river that floated downstream and ended up somewhere in New York.
Yeah, True though. True is an adorable human being.
He's probably from Canada too.
He probably is. I saw him in the lobby before the grand finals. I think he just won the semifinals or something.
Okay.
And I asked him. I was like, "Oh, so what do you think? How do you feel, True?" He's like, "Oh, I feel good." I was like, "Oh, that's very good. What do you think of Neeb?" "Oh, Neeb's strong." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "What about Polt?" He's like, "Oh, Polt's strong." Oh, very good. It's like, "Oh,
dude.
Can I just take you home?"
I know, he's such a boss.
In my pocket. Here.
He's so funny, man. And as you have noticed, we're not talking too much because it is basically the same kind of openers that we have been seeing in TVZ. And nothing has been really notable, I would say. Nothing noteworthy. Aside from True making sixlings. Respecting Pokebunny. Yeah, he definitely respecting Poke here.
We did see a slightly later speed, maybe about 15 seconds later than the standard hatch gas pool timing, but that's not going to be a big deal. I do like the sixlings on this map for knocking down those rocks. Oh, nice grenade, actually tagging for the lings right there, and Pokebunny getting a pick off. Even could get 2 lings right away. Really nice.
Whoa, he gets another.
This is actually a pretty big deal because those lings were made to knock down the rocks at the back expansion, and if Pokebunny goes for some kind of tank drop play, it just got exponentially more powerful.
It did, and guess what? Pokebunny did a tank drop play before, so I would love it if he did decide to go for it, especially because of the map, but we'll see what he decides to do. As he's almost shown different builds at the time.
Oh, going for a nice grenade there on the Queens. Looks like it is going to be that build you talked about in the first series, that 2-1-1 build where you get the really fast stim. And oh wait, is that a third? Oh, that is a third rack. So it might actually be his build from the previous series in game 1.
Huh. Well, is he deciding to go for it?
Actually no, this is a little bit different. He's getting a tank first, so it is going to be some probably tank back harass. Harass, wow.
Harass. So fancy, you're fancy.
Harass. Yes. Nice cancel on the creep tumor there from True, not going to lose it for free. Meanwhile, he is going to be going for an Evo chamber, so potentially some Zergling drops, question mark?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one person were to do it. True would definitely be that guy, so they do so well, especially distracting your opponent when they're trying to do something like a tank drop, which does require a lot of micro and attention. So, yeah.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, he does have Overlord speed already. Yes, already scouting out is True. And he's seen everything, actually. This is a really fantastic scout from him.
Yeah, and he goes back in to confirm just over and over again.
Oh, and getting the Carapace is actually so great against a 2-base tank type play, because it's going to give you the armor to survive a tank shot from your Zerglings.
You got a juicy shot on a lot of those drones, man. But yeah, you're absolutely right. And even with, I think it's for Banelings as well, too, right? So...
Banelings only have 30 HP, I believe. Oh, look at this. I love this. Gonna be getting a defensive queen drop. So slick.
Oh my gosh. I saw somebody doing this, but this is such a True thing to do.
Oh, it really is.
Man, that is so sick. And like that, he doesn't even have to kill the rocks.
Yes, I remember a player from Canada, from Montreal, named Jig, did this against
Jig,
EJK. In a EJK really loves mech, so he's always on the map with 2 or 3 tankovacs. So Jig dealt with that by having an overlord full of queens, and I feel like Vibe is the kind of player to do this as well. Wow, True has not lost a drone yet. That's incredible.
Yeah, he took a lot of HP, or like took a lot of hits from at least the siege tank, but he didn't lose the drone. He didn't actually lose it, so.
No, he hasn't. It's but this follow-up is actually getting very scary, and the rocks are still not down, just going down now. Just in the nick of time, but Pokebunny immediately clearing the creep, and True, he's got to be really careful with that Overlord. That's kind of an anchor of his defense, and is going to keep it alive. But right away, some of the queens getting low, and Pokebunny doing some nice work. But look at all these queens. Oh, geez. Targeting down Medivac so quickly.
And the queens decide, no, this is our house, our land. You cannot take it.
Look at that, and even spreading creep before it dissipates. If he gets one of those down, that's going to help so much in this defense.
Yeah, the follow-up here that Pokebunny's trying to do, you know, he's only down by 6 workers, so he does have the mules with it too. He's kept one of these tanks alive as well, but the queens, man, he keeps on transfusing True. But this is a pretty good time. No, things I think.
Pokebunny, he used his tank right there nicely to body block. But look at that, clearing the creep back out. These, oh man, if Pokebunny had leapt forward there, he probably could have picked off 2, maybe even 3 queens. But True though, he's on 13 queens right now.
He's not stopping either. Like, this is the crazy part about it.
And it's so good against what Pokebunny is doing. 1/1 Lings with just mass queen against this is beautiful. Oh, he gets one of the overlords, huge. Oh, but he's gonna get the Medivac, and I think True is gonna be able to clean this up with those 1/1. Oh, but those are Combat Shield Marines with Medivacs. Yeah. Pokebunny still trades. Actually, Pokebunny is taking the army supply lead right now, and much of True's army is in queens. Oh man, this is actually just so close. But we are seeing potentially a counterattack being geared up, or at least a surround from True. If he can pick off some units as they cross the map, if he can get this tank. From Poke.
Nice pick up Pokebunny. And you know what though? Also, I think if the Medivacs get targeted down and then the Lings get that wraparound, then you can pretty much say goodnight there for Pokebunny. But wow, he's doing such a good job with this. It's just that True just doesn't lose the queens. I think it's so important that you at least start to reset the queen count. Because once they get too many, then they just transfuse forever.
Yeah. Oh, does pick one off right away, and another, but going after Medivacs. Oh, but True actually maybe overstepping. You can't just fight Marines with pure queen. Oh, but a big surround from the back could do a lot of damage. But no, nice stutter step from Poke, and Pokebunny is continuing to get an army supply lead. What is happening?
This is so insane. But now the Banelings are going to be done. But Pokebunny has a really good opportunity here. He sees the Banelings morphing in, and he knows that he needs to get these queens in an awkward position. So let's see if he can target fire the Banelings. Can he do it? He's going to go for them immediately.
He's taking down so many already. And I think Pokebunny might actually be doing this. Taking down even more Banelings, has a fantastic position. Takes out all the Banelings. There's more in the natural expansion though. Oh, but the tank shots are so good, and True is now falling so far down in supply. What is happening? GG! Pokebunny comes up 1-0 in this series. Are you kidding me? What's happening?